Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a quick work tutorial using the Naked 3 palette. First and foremost, we're going to prime our face using the Maybelline Poreless primer, and this is really going to help the longevity of our foundation, especially throughout an 8-hour day or more. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I really like this one for the workday because it has a nice medium to buildable coverage. So it covers any blemishes, it evens out any redness really well, but it also doesn't look like too much and it doesn't feel too heavy on the face throughout the day. I really like to use a sponge to apply my foundation as well as concealer. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge because it just applies everything so flawlessly and it's the quickest thing. It's even quicker than a makeup brush. So I definitely think this is my go-to for quick work makeup. Here I'm just applying some concealer over any blemishes that I want to cover, and I'm using the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda Concealer Quad. I think that's a great option. I didn't use the green today because we ain't got time for that. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Concealer, Fit Me Concealer underneath the eyes, just the eyes, no highlighting. And it looks like I'm using a lot, but the sponge actually does soak up a lot of the product. So I'm just making sure to put some so I can cover any dark circles that I might have. I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder to set my concealer. This is very important. You don't want to skip this step because you want that to last all day. And I'm going to use the Revlon Nearly Naked Powder to set my foundation. So you definitely want to set your concealer and your foundation to help them last all day. And especially if you're oily, you do not want to skip these steps. Here I'm just applying the Bobbi Brown bronzer. This is definitely optional, but I like it because it really just not only slims down the face, but it adds a little bit of color to my skin and some definition, so you can definitely add that to your liking. Then I'm going to take the MAC blush in Dainty, and this has been like my go-to blush for work. I like it because it has a nice little sheen and it's just like the perfect flush of pink for your cheeks. It's not too much and it definitely does suit its name, which is Dainty, and it's just a great pink to use every day. Don't forget to blend everything out together. I'm going to use the Benefit Give Me Brow for my brows, which is one of my favorite go-to work products. It's so simple, easy, and just really efficient for putting on your brows in the morning because they really do make a difference. But you know, you don't have the time to do the perfect brows, so this is great for a quick sweep of color. Then I'm going to use the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Any eyeshadow base will work to help the longevity of your eyeshadow throughout the 8+ hour day. And today I'm going to use the Naked 3 palette, and especially those matte shades. So I really wanted to be able to use it, not only for the evening with the shimmers, but for the daytime, mattes. I'm going to take that color Nooner with a fluffy brush and just place that all around my crease as a great transition shade. I'm going to go in with that shade called Strange and just pack that on my lid with the flat shader brush, and you can definitely build up the intensity of this color so you can make it as intense or just as subtle as you would like. And then I'm going to go ahead and place that under the brow bone as well. So this is great because you just use one color for two things and just get out of the way. And then of course, don't forget to blend that all together. Now this next step is optional, but I'm going to take that color Nooner with a pencil brush and place this right into the crease of my lid just to add some definition. This is definitely optional. If you have like an extra minute or two, you can definitely do this just to step it up a notch, and it's just going to add just, a nice little subtle difference. And then after we've blended out together, this is another optional step, but just to brighten up the eyes, I'm going to take that color Buzz and just put that right into the inner tear duct. I'm going to go in with the color Darkside with the flat definer brush, and I'm going to use that for my top lash line in, you know, place of wing liner, because ain't nobody got time for the perfect wing liner in the morning when you're running late. And I'll normally do this on the bus too, just one-handed, but I had a little bit extra time to, you know, make it a little bit more perfect. But this can definitely be done on the bus and on the go. This is also, you know, optional for you, but this is just gonna help your lashes and just intensify, you know, your lash line. If you have an extra minute, you can definitely take that color Darkside with that flat, you know, definer brush and just place that underneath the lower lash line to add, you know, a little extra definition, and you can blend that out with that color Lunar. I'm going to take that Rimmel Scandal Eyes eyeliner in the color Nude and use that to line my waterline and help brighten my eyes. Then I'm going to use this Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Mascara, which is amazing. It's my favorite. It really lengthens your eyelashes, so that's great, especially if you're going to skip the dark gel liner. I'm using the NYX Dewy Finishing Spray to set my makeup for the whole day. I'm going to use Maybelline's Creamy Matte Lipstick in the color Daringly Nude, which is a beautiful nude that does not wash you out and it gives you a nice peachy color. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know I really love my Naked 3 palette and I wanted to use it, you know, not just on the weekends but during the workday, so I definitely wanted to dive into those matte colors. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and make sure to subscribe.